What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor esports video, and this time we are going to be taking a look at quarterfinal number 4 of the APL 2020. Buriram United going up against Cyclone Phantom. The bans are already coming in super fast here. Dirak not banned out. Fully expect this to be a first pick here by Buriram. Very decisively picked up. Richter Elandor bans coming in by Buriram. And the Florentino and Zip ban, which we see very often on red side, are coming in as well. Just such decisive picks, man. I love to see it. SGP picking up that Capheny instantly, Maloch instantly as well. And now we might see, with so many OP heroes already being picked, maybe these teams will go all out and will try to pick up Laville here for the side of Buriram. If they decide to do so, it will definitely be very interesting because we will see that super broke Dirak and Laville late game combo coming in. And yeah, they can pair it up with a really strong support like Krizik. They decide to go for Tel'Annas and the TeeMee. I'm really liking that. That is a very juicy combo. Tel'Annas and TeeMee can definitely even out carry Capheny late game because that TeeMee just... you cannot kill this Tel'Annas basically. And now Paine being instantly locked in and Necroth instantly banned out. I fully expect some... Actually, this Paine can go... this is a very good pick coming in by SGP because they have Paine. They have the option of going Maloch support, Paine jungle. They have an option of Paine mid lane. They have the option of Paine jungle and Maloch mid lane, or just Maloch side lane. They can do so many things with these two picks. So very juicy definitely coming in here. And they decide to ban that Omen away from Buriram right here. So that is also very interesting. Necroth of course being banned already. And Buriram is just banning those supports, of course. That is very obvious since they picked up that TeeMee. And SGP doesn't have a support yet. So Lumber and Alice coming out as bans. Kil'Groth being instantly picked up. When no Omen is available, when you ban that Omen, Kil'Groth just becomes an uncontrollable force pretty much. He beats everything else. He beats even Omen, but Omen can kinda defend, but nothing else can defend against Kil'Groth. He just becomes a raid boss and takes over the game, as we saw actually in that 5th game there on the side of Bazaar. In that quarterfinal number 3. And yeah, we seem to have a Rourke pick coming in here. Rourke is pretty good against Kil'Groth because yeah, Rourke can just burst him down very quickly, honestly, in that melee range. So early and mid game, Rourke definitely wins that 1v1, so that is pretty good. And we have a Lu Bu coming in. Again, Lu Bu, we saw how that matchup went, Kil'Groth against Lu Bu. Lu Bu was definitely struggling. And it seems like a support Ata will come in here. And at that point, we will definitely see the Paine in the jungle, Maloch in that mid lane, and Y'bneth being hovered as well. I honestly... I think Y'bneth is pretty good. I think Tel'Annas cannot burn through Y'bneth. He's just so tanky. But Ata can catch out Tel'Annas with his wall. So that is also really good. Ata can also block away the Rourke. The Rourke can't dash over that wall of, I believe at least, yeah, he can't dash over walls, right? Nah, Rourke can't go through walls, so he cannot dash over that Ata wall, so that's pretty good. But they decide to go for Y'bneth. Again, Y'bneth is just so incredibly strong against Tel'Annas. They just can't get bursted down. Dirak pretty good into Y'bneth, honestly. Y'bneth is just using his ultimate, and you just throw your S1 and it just does so much damage to him through that ultimate even. So we'll see how this turns out. Of course, Buriram United and SGP, very hyped teams. We'll see if Buriram performs better than Bazaar here in that quarterfinal, being from that same region here. We have some Thorn already being sneak peeked here. Of course, I will make a video soon. I probably already uploaded the video on Thorn by the time this is uploaded. And yeah, we have a very juicy game hopefully here. We have that, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit just to make sure I'm, because I messed up in some, so I'm very scared there.
But yeah, we have, of course, that TeeMee is gonna tightly hug this Tel'Annas all game, and we have 007 playing that Tel'Annas, which is of course one of the fan favorites. Attack speed, they go full tank on Maloch. I mean, is it really surprising? In esports, you're always gonna go full tank on every. You're gonna go full tank on a lot of heroes, and these armor arcana, by the way, are very underrated. Armor and magic defense, man, 50 each. That is crazy, guys. In one slot, guys, come on, man, that's crazy. Anyway, we have that Rourke already clearing his his jungle, goes to that mid lane, yoinks some farm away from this Dirak. This is just what the junglers do. It is not only in solo ranked, it is also in the esports. It is just how the balance is. And that Lu Bu is of course clowning on this Kil'Groth as per usual in that early game. But at level 8 it will change. Meanwhile, we have that TeeMee trying to go for... Ooh, he cancels the Paine ult, and that's a free kill, guys. Beautifully played by TeeMee. Huge mistake, honestly, by Bangg here. He should have just ulted this way instead of this way, so his character would have jumped this way first and then ulted away, as opposed to jumping this way right into TeeMee's range. That was a huge mistake, honestly. So, yeah. We'll see that just snowballs into a red buff being stolen away from that Paine, and now we are looking at a 1.3 thousand gold lead. Honestly, from the way SGP played so far in this tournament, I would give this series over to Buriram. Not only judging off this first game, just judging off the gameplay in general by SGP. They're definitely one of the top teams. However, they are, in my opinion, from what I've seen, not as good as their hype is promising, and not as good as Buriram. Okay, at least that's what I have observed so far, but we might be wrong on that analysis. Of course, Bangg is one of the best junglers in the entire world here, but you saw already he made a huge mistake there on Paine, and that might just cost him the whole game. I mean, Buriram does not make a lot of mistakes. Oh, guys, are you seeing that Y'bneth and Capheny ult combo? It almost took out that Dirak from 100% health to 0 there. That was insane, okay? That is a juicy ult combo, man. That is huge. I will definitely try to set that up in a ranked game, partner up with somebody and try to get that, because that seems very, very fun to do. And yeah, we have, of course, that Tel'Annas just happily farming away 1.9k gold, a little bit ahead of Capheny, 200 gold ahead, but that won't matter too much. Paine just ults in, but doesn't seem to accomplish anything. And again, this TeeMee ult is just gonna save this Tel'Annas, and it does. And now TeeMee is gonna not even drop down, still Arctic Orbs, both used. The TeeMee completely turns this, turns it around. Tel'Annas not able to dodge that Maloch S1, that could have been much better played by 007, not gonna lie, but still a huge blowout. That TeeMee completely carried that fight with that stun in the end, both using Arctic Orb, and the triple kill going over to F1 on his Rourke. And yeah, Rourke is gonna go for that rank breaker. Whew, that is gonna be a huge Rourke, man, let me tell you that, guys. Both side laners have a Knight's Plate built. That is just what you're gonna do against a physical based attack speed based character. Both of them, Lu Bu and Kil'Groth being one of those, so very obvious that you pick up these yeah, Knight's Plate is just really strong. And yeah, we'll see, we can see that team fight again, not really much happening on the main screen, so they show it again. And just take a look at this Tel'Annas though, in the end, failing a little bit here. And look at this Capheny, everyone just being burned down by that Rourke just coming in. And look at this Tel'Annas right now. She could have ulted onto that Maloch to just instantly stun him after that. But I think she auto-aimed, and I don't know, that was just a little bit... it happens. Anyway, we have a 3,000 gold lead. Now that is absolutely insurmountable almost here for SGP. Seems like, yeah, also they picked more OP heroes, for sure. That is for sure, mate. They picked way more OP heroes. They picked Maloch,
Kil'Groth is also one of the OP heroes I would consider. Like, he is incredibly strong in this tournament right now, doing a lot of work. And Maloch, Capheny, that is, yeah, that is just a ridiculous lineup here on SGP, and they are completely getting clowned by the synergies and by the just TeeMee Tel'Annas just seems super good here. If you can't get that Capheny, right? Because of course TeeMee Capheny would be even better. Let's be real, let's make no mistake there. And yeah, this is just really nice gameplay coming out of Buriram right now. Still 3000 gold ahead, nothing much changing because they couldn't get much more of an advantage. Look at the minimap though, Lu Bu is getting that enemy blue buff, and if he gets this is just way too much, man. This is just way too much. Oh, S2! No, that was so close, man. But at least Capheny gets it, so it is not on Paine. That already hurts him a lot, and this Maloch is just getting clowned by that Dirak stun. Just such an annoying ability. And the Tel'Annas pokes Bangg down here a little bit, but is not able to get a kill. So ult kind of wasted there. Not really worth that poke, but they will keep trying to siege that mid lane tower. And now Nunu gets caught out by that flicker by Y'bneth, but Y'bneth just gets completely clowned here, ults, but it does instantly get stopped, and because he gets killed. And now this Dirak will not die to Maloch, slightly out of range. Capheny is able to get the shot down onto, is this Maloch? Maloch is really low. Is the Lu Bu gonna get him? Capheny gets dropped, and Lu Bu gets the Maloch as well under the tower. Very well played. Maloch uses Arctic Orb as well, and Lu Bu uses the Arctic... Maloch uses Endless Cycle, and Lu Bu uses the Arctic Orb to survive, to not get attacked basically by Paine there. Very nice gameplay by both teams coming in. Again, though, Buriram getting ahead of things here. If SGP actually loses this, I think this is... so far we have two Taiwanese teams, HKA and MAD, qualified. And by the way, spoilers, so don't just skip a little bit if you didn't see the other best of 7s yet. But check them out before, I would say, would be the better choice. But yeah, we have, of course, as I said, MAD already qualified and HKA. And the third team that qualified was actually... Was it Flash Wolves? It was Flash Wolves, guys. So we already have 3 Taiwanese teams in that semi-final, guys. That is absolutely crazy. So whichever team wins here is gonna basically mean the elimination of Thailand or Vietnam from the semi-finals. Well, that would be absolutely crazy. Definitely seems like Taiwan region has the meta figured out the most right now and is just bringing the best Arena of Valor gameplay right now. But of course, we cannot count out any of these two teams right here remaining right now. We might see them go all the way to the finals, and Buriram is definitely playing stellar Arena of Valor once again here. Y'bneth dropping down. It seems like that Maloch is able to get away with his life, sprinting away after his ult there. And yeah, is just really, the gold lead is not increasing though. It is still a 3k gold lead. So that is still a good sign here for SGP at least. If they get to this late game, they have a Kil'Groth, they have Paine and the Capheny, okay? And at that point, and then Y'bneth as well, at that point, that just seems really insane here for the side of Buriram to fight against, because yeah, we saw what Kil'Groth does late game against a Lu Bu, so we'll see what happens. Lu Bu with Desperate Duel, by the way, very interesting. We never really see that. Yeah, just really interesting. We usually see Devil's Awakening. Desperate Duel, I don't know about that one. That is kind of an enchantment that you rely on getting an early kill, surviving just closely with that enchantment. But if you don't get that, it doesn't look too good. Especially on Lu Bu, I don't know, man. I don't know, not too big of a fan. I used to only play with Desperate Duel, but then I realized the potential of Devil's Awakening if you play it right, if you use your S1, S2 first and then ult. That is just so much burst on Lu Bu, and yeah, definitely would recommend you guys to go Devil's Awakening instead. And we have that Rourke just split pushing. That Slayer, of course, dropped down, and they have that Drake pushing in our bottom lane. And this is just textbook performance here coming out by Buriram, just doing exactly what they have to do with that lead and just keep pushing it. And now Y'bneth is flickering in. Maloch ult hits 3 people, is very well placed. However, what is even better placed was that Dirak wall. It completely blocked any kind of team fight potential there by SGP. Lu Bu backdoors that tier 3 tower. They get that second tier 3 tower as well in that mid lane. And now we just have Capheny as well being hit by that Tel'Annas snipe. Guys, it seems like, you know, seeing these teams, man, play Capheny, it seems like we are overrating Capheny sometimes, because we can see Wisp going toe-to-toe with Capheny. We can see Tel'Annas going toe-to-toe with Capheny right now, just playing really, really well. Not sure if these players just know some secret or we are just overrating Capheny. However, I don't think so. I think it is just Buriram outclassing SGP right here. And yeah, definitely very interesting to see how SGP, how Buriram is just countering this jungler of SGP. He's already 0-3. He's really not accomplishing anything, while usually he is the hard carry of this SGP roster. And yeah, that is just so much. You can see when he falters, the whole team just fails miserably here. And that is exactly what's happening here. Now, of course, the gold lead increased tremendously. The second Slayer coming in for the side of Buriram United Esports here. And it seems like they will take this game 1 all the way to the finish line without any problems here either. That Rourke is able to clear that top lane tower, and now all 3 towers are down. And I really think we will just see them end the game right here. Paine is trying to clear that mid lane wave. However, there is a top lane wave and his whole team is just dying. Capheny just misclicked her Arctic Orb. So that will not be available for this fight, but it wouldn't really matter, man. They just completely lose the game. They cannot do anything. And yeah, just huge statement being made here with that game 1 by Buriram, just completely outclassing. I definitely did not expect that. I think a lot of people did not expect that. SGP, as I said, is super hyped. And yeah, first one just gets 10-1 on Rourke, man. Just completely destroys them. Very incredible performance coming in there. And we'll see the damage dealt. 26%, 28%. That is just juicy here coming in. And yeah, just look at the damage numbers. Tel'Annas almost dealing twice the damage of Capheny. That is just a complete stomp here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Of course, we will be continuing with game 2, so make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss that. And with that being said, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.